Did any of you guys give? Here, let me mute it. We're here live, real time. Did any of you guys give Julio Cesar Martinez more than generously 2 rounds? Round number 1 and maybe that last round. I'm History Controversy with FightView360.com. Chocolatito Gonzalez won more impressively than I thought he was going to win. Great fighter. Took this young man to school, even though Chocolatito, what is he, 32 years old? I believe. 34 years old. Cesar Martinez, 27 years old. Card took place in San Diego here, live, real time, on the Zone. Chocolatito should go on to win the WBC Diamond Championship. Remember, this was supposed to be Estrada versus Chocolatito 3, but from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, down in the comments, wasn't it because Estrada came down with COVID? Well, anyway, the 112-pound division is pretty solid. Excuse me, 15-pound division, Superfly, is pretty solid, pretty deep. However, Julio Cesar Martinez can't hang with the big dogs. Now, weight may seem like he can hang up there. He's got a chin on him, even though last fight he was dropped by Arroyo. But even looking at his face, he took a lot of punishment in this fight. Now, Chocolatito is the better overall fighter, boxer. But Martinez, he's got the heart. And, you know, some were calling for the fight to be stopped because it was so one-sided. I'm interested to see what the scorecards are going to be. And I'm glad that we have a main event where it went 12 rounds, and here we are, 12:18 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not 1:30 a.m. like that top rank card last night. My bad. That's my UFC's going on too at the same time. So we're going to listen to the scorecards, talk about the rankings. Chocolatito should now improve to 51-3 with 42 KOs. Julio Cesar Martinez, WBC champion at 112 pounds, moving up on late notice. Canelo was in the building, by the way. So was Alicia Baumgardner and Devin Haney. David Benavidez, I'm hearing, is there. So here are the champions in the division so far, since they're going to be showing the Zone schedule here before they get to the particulars. German Cajas lost last week to, where's he at? Fernando Martinez in an upset, but he clearly lost. We covered that fight. Bam Rodriguez had that pretty much, I guess you could say, upset win. He was also a late replacement for Carlos Calderas for the Rat King Rung Visai. I'm guessing we're going to see Chocolatito versus Estrada for that WBC franchise and WBA title soon. I'm wondering what is going on with Ioka. Now, Ioka had a deal on the place to fight in Cajas, but that fell apart because of travel restrictions and everything. But politically, we got fights that can be made. And I'm not talking about, you know, we got fights that can be made. Let's listen to the particulars. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe.
Here in San Diego, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Zachary Young, 118 to 110. Mike Ross,
that's my card.
117 to 111. And Max DeLuca, 116 to 112. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And the new WBC Super Flyweight Diamond Champion, El Orgullo de Barrio La Esperanza, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
So the right man did win. The right man won. Let's listen to the post-fight interview. And I'm tired. I want to get the UFC and cover the main event, Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. So, you know, forgive me if this video is going to be a little short. But, man, I've been covering boxing for the last 2 days now. So, you know, please forgive me. The beautiful and seductive Jill Diamond there with that WBC Diamond title. She gave me a WBC sticker once. I was honored. So, yeah, let's see what's going to happen with Bam Rodriguez and the Rat King. Because you got guys, these guys can fight. You know, you got Estrada, you know, Roman Gonzalez. I'm guessing they're going to revisit that. Joshua Franco is also Estrada's mandatory. Obviously, the two brothers, Jesse Rodriguez and Joshua Franco, are not going to fight. So, you got Donnie Nietes, who's the WBO mandatory. Roberto Jimenez, who, very controversial fight against. Oh, let's listen in.
It's going to be Chocolatito's last fight. Is this going to be the fight where he looks old? You didn't look old in this fight. You look brilliant. What did you think of your performance?
Hola, muy buenas a todos, muy buenas noches. Dios me lo bendiga.
Salutations to everyone. I hope you're having a great night, and God bless you to all.
Le agradezco a Dios porque me dio la victoria un día más.
I'm thankful to God because He gave me another day with a victory.
La grandeza es de Dios.
Greatness belongs to God.
Él me regaló este campeonato y mi pelea.
He's the one who gave me this fight and this world championship.
Aún todavía no sabemos cuándo nos retiramos. Unas cuantas peleas más.
We still don't know when I'm going to retire. Maybe a few more fights.
Vine en buenas condiciones en esta pelea.
I came in really good conditions for this fight.
Por eso estoy aquí con todo este público maravilloso que me ha acompañado disfrutando esta gran pelea.
That's why I'm here with this marvelous crowd and public that are enjoying this fight.
You came back to your corner after that first round, and your trainer said you felt his power. Now you know. What did you feel from Martinez early on?
Bueno, quería sentir la pegada de él.
I wanted to feel his power first.
Quería llevarlo poco a poco.
I wanted to work with him little by little.
Y eso es lo que hice. La esquina me mandó que no le diera ningún asalto.
And that's what I did. My corner told me not to give him any round.
Cuando ya lo tenía, sentía que tenía que presionar un poco más.
When I felt that I had him, that's when I saw that I needed to pressure
Y es
him.
lo que hice.
And that's what I did.
Es muy valiente, aguanta mucho golpe.
He's very courageous and he can take a lot of punishment.
How surprised were you that he hung in for 12 rounds?
Sí, estoy sorprendido. Eso indica que vino en buenas condiciones.
I'm very surprised, but that indicates that he comes in really great condition.
Pero aquí estamos, en la lucha, perseverando, agradeciéndole a Nazón, a Genc, a todo mi equipo, a mi familia y a todo Nicaragua.
And we're here, we're preserving, and I want to thank the Zone, Eddie Hearn, all of Nicaragua.
You have now been on a streak since that loss to Sor Rungvisai, the only loss coming a questionable one in your last fight against Estrada. How do you keep doing this at this level at 34 years old?
Wow, todos saben que la última pelea con el gallo yo gané la pelea.
Everyone knows that the last fight I had with Gallo Estrada, I won.
Indiscutiblemente el único que me ha ganado bien se llama Rungvisai.
Undisputably, the only one who has really defeated me well was Rungvisai.
Y ahí pues yo he considerado que le he ganado todas.
And I consider that I've won the rest of the fights.
You are the biggest name in the super flyweight division. You can probably fight whoever you want, whether it is Estrada or Sor Rungvisai or Jesse Rodriguez, who just won himself a belt recently. What do you want to do next?
Bueno, lo que venga. Aquí está el jefe, el que manda aquí. Siempre y cuando me paguen bien.
Whatever comes, the boss is right here. He'll decide as long as they pay me well.
Agradecerle también a Kemi, al señor Honda.
I also want to thank Taken Promotions and Mr. Honda.
Muy feliz estoy. Muchas gracias. Dios me los bendiga a todos.
I'm very happy, and God bless you to all.
Quiero mandarle un saludo especial a todos mis hijos, al barrio La Esperanza y a todo Nicaragua que están viendo mi pelea. Los quiero mucho, bendiciones y siempre con la mano de Dios vamos adelante.
I want to give a special thank you to my children, to all of Nicaragua, and as long as we have the hand of God, we can move forward.
¡Viva Nicaragua!
Congratulations, Roman. We're going to turn to, I think he called you the boss, Eddie, on this one. What did you think of the performance, and what do you do next with Chocolatito?
Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone in San Diego for coming out tonight, for creating an incredible atmosphere in here for a wonderful fight. I think we've changed his name from Chocolatito to Benjamin Button. I mean, that was just an incredible performance from a pound-for-pound legend. Chocolatito seems to be getting better and better. Julio Cesar Martinez came in this fight at 6 weeks' notice, gave everything, but you saw the difference between a very good world champion and a pound-for-pound legend of the sport in Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez tonight. It was incredible.
All right, so you heard me lay out the options for him, and there are many of them in the 115-pound division. What do you think is the best fight for him next?
Well, look, you know, the Estrada trilogy is one that was supposed to happen in this ring tonight. That's always there. Estrada's been called to fight Franco. Jesse Rodriguez, our new superstar down there, has to fight Rungvisai as well. It's just so many great fights. between 108 and 115 pounds, but Chocolatito just seems to be getting better and better. That was a sublime performance tonight. I'd love to see the Estrada trilogy. Jesse Rodriguez, so many great fights for him. He's getting better and better, not older and older.
And what will be your message to Martinez after a fight like this?
Just what heart, you know, you gain so many fans from that. People love spirit, people love heart, and he never quit. You know, he came up, he looked too small, he looked too inexperienced, he looked not good enough to beat what is one of the greatest fighters of all time. And Cesar Martinez will go back to flyweight. I think he'll have to face a mandatory. You've got unification fights as well. Big respect to him and Eddie Reynoso for taking the team, the fight. But tonight was about one of the greatest to ever do it, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
An all-time great. Appreciate it, Eddie. Todd, back to you.
Chris Mannix with...
Yeah, 112 pounds is where he needs to stay, meaning Julio Cesar Martinez. About 115, I'm not going to put nothing past Chocolatito Gonzalez, but right now, you know, even though I would love to see him versus a Donaire or an Inoue, you know, I'm not quite sure about that, especially after what the Rat King did to me, you know. But then again, you know, the guy eats rats, so, you know, that right there gets to give you some type of special ability. Well, anyway, looking at the card, this Burgos fight, from what I understand, a lot of people had Burgos winning. Marc Castro got dropped in round number 2, but ended up edging it out. Mauricio Lara got, you know, what a lot of people may consider a candidate for knockout of the year. Skye Nicolson, who made her debut, looked okay. Wasn't really impressed, but it's a debut, so, you know, you can't be really too hard. Diego Pacheco got a second round knockout. Stoppage, and yeah, that was it. So I am going to get to UFC now, since I'm already running late in there, about to start getting into the ring for the octagon. Thanks for watching. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and T Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Here's the punch stats, by the way. Get that man to the hospital. Pause it if you have to. Get that man to the hospital. He threw 1,000 punches, landed 374. Jeez. Now, it's not saying that Julio Cesar Martinez didn't get some good shots in. It's just that at the end of the day, he got beat up for at least 10 rounds. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at T Street Controversy. The links to my social media are right down below in the description box. Also, links to the WBC channels app powered by the Vive Network for Roku, Android, Apple are also down below in the description box, as well as the link to my website, FightView360.com, where our rankings are updated in accordance to the sanctioning bodies monthly: WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, and Ring Magazine. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe.